were not on the air last week when this shooting happened in Florida. And like you, I was sickened and heartbroken, not only by the attack and the loss of innocent life, but by what I feared would be the complete lack of action by our leaders. And that feeling was quickly reinforced by statements like this from people like Marco Rubio, who completely abdicated responsibility.
You could pass a law that makes it hard to get this kind of gun in a new condition, but you're going to struggle to keep it out of the hands of someone who's decided that's what they want to use. I'm just trying to be clear and honest here. If someone's decided I'm going to commit this crime, they'll find a way to get the gun to do it.
Okay, as long as we're being clear and honest, Senator, as a lawmaker, your position is the laws are useless. Everyone into the Thunderdome. Then why do we need you? It seems like a houseplant would do a better job, and it would probably need a little less water. But, no, we haven't forgotten. Hey. No, we will never forget. But there is one group that does give me hope that we can do something to protect the children, and sadly, it's the children. The students from Parkland, Florida. Hell yeah. Good for them. These students saw their leaders doing nothing and said, "Hold my root beer."
My message for the people in office is, you're either with us or against us. We are losing our lives while the adults are playing around.
To every politician who is taking donations from the NRA, shame on you.
You haven't taken a single bill for mental health care or gun control and passed it, and that's pathetic. Are you kidding me? You think now is the time to focus on the past and not the future to prevent the death of thousands of other children? You sicken me.
We're children. You guys, are the adults.
He's right. The adults aren't cutting it anymore. I think we need to change the voting age. Until we do something about guns, you can't vote if you're over 18. And it's more. I'd feel better. I'd feel better.
Might work out better than it is now.
And it's more than just words. These kids are taking action, organizing a series of school walkouts across the country and a march in Washington. These kids are inspiring. The only reason I walked out of class was to go behind the school and study. Today, these kids bust to Tallahassee to ask lawmakers, to beg lawmakers, to reinstate the assault weapons ban, the very weapons that were used to kill their classmates. And with these students watching from the gallery, those legislators proved they heard their anguished cries and voted no anyway. Well, I hope these kids don't give up, because this is their lives and their future. Someone else may be in power, but this country belongs to them. And there is reason for hope. Look at the Me Too movement. A lot of men in power did not see that coming, but it proved that change can happen overnight. And this is an election year. So if you want to see change, you have to go to the polls and tell the people who will not protect you that their time is up.